So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly...
Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Throw-in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Little pass back. Real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe, chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Konate did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Foot in. Thuram. Nkunku. And they've got a throw. Showing good feet. It's a throw-in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has a look and plays it forward. Valverde. First quarter of an hour gone. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Quality ball. Mbappe. France yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior! Konate clears. That's really well manoeuvred. Tchouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Hits one! And they've got rid. Valverde. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Mendy kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham chasing after it. Vinicius Junior. Half an hour played now. Valverde. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what a ball he's in here! And the shot! He's scored!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Eder Militao, it's run loose here. Strong running down that left flank. Alaba with the clearance. Traumeri, and that's really well manoeuvred. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nkunku shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. That is Kante. Thuram. It's out for a goal kick. Dembele, and here's Thuram. Oh, great! Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've...
And the half-time whistle goes. France head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Tchouaméni goes sliding in. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bellingham. He could be in here. Vinicius Junior is onto this, and he's straight offside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.640.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's been drilled in.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Conte. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fiddles it through. Vinicius Junior might just make this. And it's Dembele. Nkunku. The muscular approach does pay off here. Works it forward. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Thuram. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
He's played him through. He's had a hit! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's found him in space! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Nkunku. He has found the way through. He's had a shot!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Vinicius Junior. And he's let fly. Chance to finish. And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
4.
time for changes
El dorsal
on both
7.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 8.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
El dorsal
Yeah, it's been their hard
76.
work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
El dorsal 11.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer
El dorsal
and quickly.
6. El dorsal 2. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Well,
de
there was an
jugadores.
element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Zaire Emery. Konate in with the challenge. Camavinga. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good spread. The final seconds now. He's found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He is through here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. That's a good run down the left.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. Swept in. That's a sharp pass. Traumeri. Now it's now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
And Nkunku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And the header! Harmlessly behind.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Koundé gets it away. Vinicius Junior. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Oh, no joy this time. Neither side yet able to find the net. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Interesting ball. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Nkunku. Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Kanté. Now it's Nkunku. Aimed beyond. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Bellingham. Hernandez. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that's put paid to a promising move. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Koundé. Upamecano clears. It's gone for a throw-in. Upamecano. Hernandez. Good play for Conte. Now he's off and running. He can run onto that. Now it's Nkunku. And that's played in low. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
France clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're off again.
France carrying a one-goal lead.
And Upamecano. Nkunku. That's very neat. Got a shot away. In for the pieces. No mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And yes, it's him again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The pass is intercepted. Koundé. Kolomwani is in a really good position out wide. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. No, again there's no way through. Hernandez. Conte. Over to the other side. Koundé.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been won straight back. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bellingham. Chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Konate. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And he's taking no chances there. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's nice. Upamecano can get it clear. Threads one in. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. France still have the cards to affect this game. Bellingham. Might be danger here. Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por el
Upamecano.
el dorsal 10.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Cambio de
He'll
jugadores.
try to keep this alive. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Kolomwani wins the duel this time. Kolomwani, he's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Camavinga. And here's Kolomwani.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great ball if he can get there. He's has a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's played it in low. Olise gets rid without sophistication. Mendy. Zaire Emery deals with that comfortably. That's a fabulous ball. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. Terrific save by Manuel. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Madrid have their
Se va a
second
producir
corner
un
now.
Cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 66. serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Alaba
jugadores.
is short. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Alaba is eyeing up his options in the middle. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Koundé tries to clear. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Koundé. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Hernandez. Konate. Marcola might just make this. And Koundé. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a... He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now?
And that is as far as it goes. France pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices
Hoy se
flowing.
enfrentan
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball.
He's had a hit!
Valverde,
Now Mendy,
Valverde,
Tchouaméni. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Vinicius Junior.
Gets a foot in here. He's had it taken off him. Nkunku. Driving forward. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Valverde, he's found a way past. He's Mbappe! That's another chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goalkeeper's ball. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Valverde,
And here's Mbappe. Valverde. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That's a quick free kick.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves.
Great chance! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. There's no flag. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lovely feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Hernandez. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That is Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Valverde,
Nkunku. Oh, important interception. Valverde. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Can he finish? They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bellingham. Tchouaméni. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. And it's half-time here. How do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. France looking to pass their way through. And that has been clubbed away. And he's being shifted off it. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Valverde. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, what's he done?
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 70.987 espectadores.
Tchouaméni. And Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Valverde.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Thuram. Now it's Nkunku. Conte. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
No, that was never going to make it. Tchouaméni. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
And the shot! And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's just beyond his reach.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
Olise.
El dorsal 7. Serán
Colomboani
sustituidos por
looks to get on the
el
end of
dorsal
this.
15. El dorsal 11. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And here's Mbappe. France still have the cards to affect this game. And that has left him in a heap. Alexander-Arnold looking for the runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rudiger bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, played right into his path. He's free, he has got space. And the finish! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got
14.
changes here from
El
both
dorsal
sides, in
8.
fact.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 10, Modric.
Oh,
Se va a
smashing header! It's there! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. France get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Eder Militao gets it clear. Rodrigo running with the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got a chance! Oh, and it's come back out to him. He's missed, but not by that far. Klaus. The ball has bounced loose now. Olise. And he's managed to get free.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their second corner now. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Madrid could... And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's there to belt it away. Oh no, this does not look good. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is a good ball. Great chance! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Eder Militao.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold. Just eases him off the ball. Konate works it forward. Bellingham. Conte. Played back in. Now it's Mbappe. Nkunku opts to play it back. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And they can counter here. And Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Tchouaméni. Koundé.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Kolomwani. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Driving on and making good progress.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mendy. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. France making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
This is threatening to become a really... There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short.
Well,
and the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the game has already resumed here.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, that's a waste.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Back into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's heaved it away. And here's Nkunku. Oh, look at the... Can he finish? He has done it! They have hauled the themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Cambio de jugadores.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bellingham. Oh, that's delightful. Real chance here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
France still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Tchouameni played towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold. That's headed upfield. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham pinches it off him. Valverde. Well, there's the clearance. Dembele. Olise. For Valverde. Bellingham. Bellingham at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He can run onto that. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Cleared away. 75 minutes played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Olise. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. There they go, hunting in tacks. Valverde going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. el dorsal 8. Será sustituido por el dorsal 10, Modric.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Koundé. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Real chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
There's going to be another change
El
here.
dorsal 7.
Madrid take the
Serán
lead.
sustituidos
Now it's
por
just a question
el
of holding
dorsal
on.
6.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Zaire Emery. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Rodrigo. He's through and all alone. Camavinga! It's in!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Two up and very little time left. That's at the end. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So off we go then. Robertson. Aimed beyond the defence. Gravenberch. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? McAllister. And it's Gomez. Mohamed Salah. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, super find. Now he's off and running. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Gravenberch did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can clear their lines. Gomez. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Gravenberch. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Valverde gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, this is a great hit one! There it is!
blood drawn.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Diogo Jota. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Szoboszlai. Oh, this is a terrific run. Modric. Could move up a gear here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Valverde. Nice control. Gravenberg does well to get it back. Gravenberg, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jota. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Shot at goal! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gravenberg. And he's picked out the run. And the first 45 minutes are up. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it as it is about to be towed away.
And that's the second half started. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Modric. And Alaba. Tchouaméni. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai has given away a free kick. Eder Militao. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Modric. Szoboszlai. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Tchouaméni. Jota. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. That is a great ball. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gomez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gomez. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gravenberg is fouled. Bellingham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. And that is expertly dealt with. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Jota gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chance to shoot now! Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Substitution on the field.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 21, Kostas Tsimikas. Coming on the field, number 3.
They've played it short.
Enzo.
Alexander-Arnold engages and forces him off the ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Konate. Can he latch on to this? Just too much on that.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
It's run loose here. Rodrigo. Szoboszlai has found the net here, of course. Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Tchouameni. Just 5 minutes left. And they've got a throw.
Substitution.
Jota chasing after it. Endrick.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Camavinga.
2 added minutes has been
Endrick.
indicated.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Szoboszlai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
McAllister. Now that's well seen too. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety. Substitution on the field. Number 10, McAllister. Number 8.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 9, Darwin Núñez.
Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Robertson, Núñez is onto it in a flash. And it's Salah.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Climbs up big! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Jota, he could be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's played forward. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Elliott. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's been taken short. Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. No way through. Chance!
There will be 1 minute added
And that
time.
would have been game, set and match.
Mohamed Salah really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Ceballos. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. Half-time, extra time.
We're expecting traffic to be heavy.
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field. Number 26. Robertson.
Exhaustion, physical
Coming on
and
the
mental.
field is
Will we find a
number
winner?
14, Chiesa.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Ceballos just eases him off the ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Diogo Jota. He's away! Can he put it away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vallejo. Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Mbappe. Decent hit!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nunez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Lovely feet. Nunez proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
And that gets things running.
And here's Vinicius Junior, Bellingham. Threads one in.
Out to the left it goes.
Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game.
Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Koundé. He can get that clear, and that's been won straight back.
Mbappe. Olise.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick.
That has been cut short.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he's heaved it away.
Bellingham. He's looking wide.
That is a great pick out.
Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mendy.
So it is still 0-0.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Olise is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Koundé. He's dribbled past his man here. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter.
He's had a shot! Goal! France!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, great chance! Plays it in low. Oh no, what has happened? Shot a goal! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space out wide. Hernandez.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bellingham. Olise. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
For Olise. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, it's come loose. Dembele, and he's straight offside. Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Mendy, Upamecano cuts it out. And it's Modric. Modric. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. It's Bellingham. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.898 espectadores.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He is just caressing the ball. And here's Modric. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Modric. Modric cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bellingham. Hernandez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
Konate has been caught there, it's a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por
Vinicius Junior is steaming
el
forward.
dorsal 15, el dorsal 11.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's not got that quite right. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. Vinicius Junior couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides then
14.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 21.
Pass
Se
just
va a realizar
lacking in
un cambio de
accuracy.
jugadores.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Brahim Diaz, he's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. Koundé, Thuram might just make this.
2 minutos de descuento.
Goulet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this looks sharp. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
El dorsal 32. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Rodrigo. Mbappe. That's played into space. Dink through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Courtois gets it clear. Camavinga. Mbappe. Rabiot. Muscular approach does pay off here. Barcola. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mendy. He's picked his way through.
Look, movement creates more options.
And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eder Militao. Fofana charging forward, the ball at his feet. Barcola gets into some space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Digne. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mendy. Good spot, he's seen the run. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 66.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Brahim Diaz. Goulet. And here's Rodrigo. Koundé tries to clear. And the ball's a good one here. He can run onto that. Now it's Thuram. Big chance! One-on-one! And he's lost. Oh, they could be caught out here. Eder Militao. Barcola, who's set up one goal so far.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Decent hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
And the referee brings it to a close. France have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he thumps it clear.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting...
Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot.
Now the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football.
Thuram! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Mbappe, can he put it away? Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
No luck with that dink over the top. Thuram. Hernandez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Mbappe. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Dembele. Konate spots it and intercepts. Thuram is herring after that one and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Dembele. Thuram, nice shapes to shoot! No mistake!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Mbappe. Camavinga. Chouameni. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. It's a good spell of possession, this. Conte. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. A searching ball that into space. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, it's Dembele. Koundé wins the duel this time. Camavinga. And it's Conte. Tchouaméni. And Koundé. And that pass isn't the best. Dembele.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Ball is over the line. Oh, that is a nice... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. There's the hit! He can get that clear. Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Saliba did well to stay calm there. France needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Opts to play it back. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that's well seen too. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Thuram. Camavinga. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs...
He's got the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
So, time for
Le
changes
numéro 10.
on both sides,
Le
actually.
numéro 9. Le numéro 6.
Chouameni.
Le numéro 25. Le numéro
France
7.
do have options
Le numéro
available
12.
on the bench
Le
if they
numéro
want to go that
14.
way.
Changement.
Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get free. Chooses to go back.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Conte! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Conte actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. This is promising. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kolomwani has got himself a free kick.
Changement
We
pour la
have got
France.
changes here from
Le
both
numéro
sides, in
22.
fact.
Le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 3. Digne. Le numéro 19. Changement en cours.
Fofana. He's had it taken off him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Barcola. Now it's Thuram. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a sharp pass. Digne. He's found the way through. Digne got a long way forward to join the attack. Olise. Nkunku. Nkunku! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's managed to get rid.
Might want to be careful there.
Interesting ball. Big chance!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chouameni. Olise. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's the delivery. Konate clears it away. Well, they've got it again. He is through here. France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Koundé. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's really well cleared. France have it back and can go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
France are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Now it's Rabiot. Chouameni. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Header! Wow, that's a fine save. And he can clear it away. Mbappe. Thuram.
Hernandez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Koundé getting this one clear. So, third corner of the game. Smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. Olise. That was good alertness. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Thuram. Saliba with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. Hernandez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rabiot. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rabiot is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Gets his pass away. Saliba gets it away. He's looking for the runner here. And that has been cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is a great pick out.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Aimed in towards the centre. He's going for goal! Oh, that's majestic!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
The keeper deserves some sympathy.
Oh no, what has happened here? Thuram. Well, and the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
France leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gets his head to it! That was superb goalkeeping!
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Camavinga. Looking for the run. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Konate. Conte.
This is what good chemistry is all about. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. He's picked his way through. Dembele takes control of it and he's on the move. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Thuram.
Le nombre de
Some
spectateurs
resolute
pour ce
defending
match,
there.
71 550.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and he was quick to react. Clips it so gently. Olise looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Camavinga. Oh, Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Corner
11,
number 2 then.
le numéro 10, le numéro 7, le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 9, le numéro 12, le numéro 20.
That's it! And yes, it's there! France are back on level terms. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Fofana. France looking to pass their way through. It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they've got rid. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Thuram.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's a throw-in.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's had a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Hernandez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well,
Olise! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character.
Chance! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, that's nice. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nkunku. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Nkunku!
Changement.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Four added minutes on the board, and he's intervened well there. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Has a go! And that is the last effort of the game. France played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.